أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين خاتم النبيين بالقاسم محمد وأهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين الذين أذهب الله عنهم الرجس وطهرهم تطهيرا أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome to tonight's Shab-e-Jumah program. Inshallah, we'll start with the recitation of Hadith Kisa followed by Dua Kumail, and we will be observing Isala Sawab Majlis for Marhum Iqbal Khanji. Let me ask Brother Ghulam Haider to start us off with Hadith Kisa. Go ahead, you can share your screen.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. عن فاطمة الزهراء عليها السلام بنت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله أنها قالت: دخل أبي رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله في بعض الأيام فقال: السلام عليك يا فاطمة. فقلت: عليك السلام. قال: إني أجد في بدني ضعفا. فقلت له: أعيذك بالله يا أبتاه من الضعف. فقال: يا فاطمة ائتيني بالكساء اليماني فغطيني به. فأتيته بالكساء اليماني فغطيته به، وصرت أنظر إليه وإذا وجهه يتلألأ كأنه البدر في ليلة تمامه وكماله. فما كانت إلا ساعة وإذا بولدي الحسن عليه السلام قد أقبل وقال: السلام عليك يا أماه. فقلت: عليك السلام يا قرة عيني وثمرة فؤادي. فقال: يا أماه، إني أشم عندك رائحة طيبة كأنها رائحة جدي رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله. فقلت: نعم، إن جدك تحت الكساء. فأقبل الحسن نحو الكساء وقال: السلام عليك يا جداه يا رسول الله، أتأذن لي أن أدخل معك تحت الكساء؟ فقال: وعليك السلام يا بلدي ويا صاحب حولي، قد أذنت لك. فدخل معه تحت الكساء. فما كانت إلا ساعة وإذا بولدي الحسين قد أقبل وقال: السلام عليك يا أماه. فقلت: عليك السلام يا ولدي ويا قرة عيني وثمرة فؤادي. فقال لي: يا أماه، إني أشم عندك رائحة طيبة كأنها رائحة جدي رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله. فقلت: نعم، إن جدك وأخاك تحت الكساء. فدنا الحسين نحو الكساء وقال: السلام عليك يا جداه. السلام عليك يا من اختاره الله، أتأذن لي أن أكون معكما تحت الكساء؟ فقال: وعليك السلام يا ولدي ويا شافع أمتي، قد أذنت لك. فدخل معهما تحت الكساء. فأقبل عند ذلك أبو الحسن علي بن أبي طالب عليه السلام وقال: السلام عليك يا بنت رسول الله. فقلت: وعليك السلام يا أبا الحسن ويا أمير المؤمنين. فقال: يا فاطمة، إني أشم عندك رائحة طيبة كأنها رائحة أخي وابن عمي رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله. فقلت: نعم، ها هو مع ولديك تحت الكساء. فأقبل علي نحو الكساء وقال السلام عليك يا رسول الله أتأذن لي أن أكون معكم تحت الكساء؟ قال له عليك السلام يا أخي ويا وسيي وخليفتي وصاحب لوائي قد أذنت لك. فدخل علي تحت الكساء ثم أتيت نحو الكساء وقلت السلام عليك يا أبتاه يا رسول الله أتأذن لي أن أكون معكم تحت الكساء؟ قال وعليك السلام يا بنتي ويا بضعتي قد أذنت لك. فدخلت تحت الكساء فلما اكتملنا جميعا تحت الكساء أخذ أبي رسول الله بطرفي الكساء وأومأ بيده اليمنى إلى السماء وقال اللهم إن هؤلاء أهل بيتي وخاصتي وحامتي لحمهم لحمي ودمهم دمي يؤلمني ما يؤلمهم ويحزنني ما يحزنهم. أنا حرب لمن حاربهم وسلم لمن سالمهم وعدو لمن عاداهم ومحب لمن أحبهم. إنهم مني وأنا منهم. فاجعل صلواتك وبركاتك ورحمتك وغفرانك ورضوانك علي وعليهم وأذهب عنهم الرجس وطهرهم تطهيرا. فقال الله عز وجل يا ملائكتي ويا سكان سماواتي إني ما خلقت سماء مبنية ولا أرضا مدحية ولا قمرا منيرا ولا شمسا مضية ولا فلكا يدور ولا بحرا يجري ولا فلكا يسري إلا في محبة هؤلاء الخمسة الذين هم تحت الكساء. فقال الأمين جبرائيل يا رب ومن تحت الكساء؟ فقال عز وجل هم أهل بيت النبوة ومعدن الرسالة هم فاطمة وأبوها وبعلها وبنوها. فقال جبرائيل يا رب أتأذن لي أن أهبط إلى الأرض لأكون معهم سادسا؟ فقال الله نعم قد أذنت لك. فهبط الأمين جبرائيل وقال السلام عليك يا رسول الله العلي الأعلى يقرئك السلام ويخصك بالتحية والإكرام ويقول لك وعزتي وجلالي إني ما خلقت سماء مبنية ولا أرضا مدحية ولا قمرا منيرا ولا شمسا مضيئة ولا فلكا يدور ولا بحرا يجري ولا فلكا يسري إلا لأجلكم ومحبتكم. وقد أذن لي أن أدخل معكم فهل تأذن لي يا رسول الله؟ فقال رسول الله وعليك السلام يا أمين وحي الله إنه نعم قد أذنت لك. فدخل جبرائيل معنا تحت الكساء فقال لأبي إن الله قد أوحى إليكم يقول إنما يريد الله ليذهب عنكم الرجس أهل البيت ويطهركم تطهيرا. فقال علي لأبي يا رسول الله أخبرني ما لجلوسنا هذا تحت الكساء من الفضل عند الله. فقال النبي صلى الله عليه وآله والذي بعثني بالحق نبيا واصطفاني بالرسالة نجيا ما ذكر خبرنا هذا في محفل من محافل أهل الأرض وفيه جمع من شيعتنا ومحبينا إنا ونزلت عليهم الرحمة وحفت بهم الملائكة واستغفر لهم إلى أن يتفرقوا. فقال علي عليه السلام إذا والله فزنا وفاز شيعتنا ورب الكعبة. فقال أبي رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله يا علي والذي بعثني بالحق نبيا واصطفاني بالرسالة نجيا. ما ذكر خبرنا هذا في محفل من محافل أهل الأرض، وفيه جمع من شيعتنا ومحبينا، وفيهم مهموم إلا وفرج الله همه، ولا مغموم إلا وكشف الله غمه، ولا طالب حاجة إلا وقضى الله حاجته. فقال علي عليه السلام: إذا والله فزنا وسعدنا، وكذلك شيعتنا فازوا وسعدوا في الدنيا والآخرة ورب الكعبة. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وأجل فرجهم.
Ahsantum. Jazakumullah khair for that beautiful recitation. I would request you again to go ahead and start with the recitation of Dua Kumail.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم إني أسألك برحمتك التي وسعت كل شيء، وبقوتك التي قهرت بها كل شيء، وخضع لها كل شيء، وذل لها كل شيء، وبجبروتك التي غلبت بها كل شيء، وبعزتك التي لا يقوم لها شيء، وبعزمتك التي ملأت كل شيء، وبسلطانك الذي على كل شيء، وبوجهك الباقي بعد فناء كل شيء، وبأسمائك التي ملأت أركان كل شيء، وبعلمك الذي أحاط بكل شيء، وبنور وجهك الذي أضاء له كل شيء. يا نور يا قدوس، يا أول الأولين ويا آخر الآخرين. اللهم اغفر لي الذنوب التي تهتك العصام. اللهم اغفر لي الذنوب التي تنزل النقام. اللهم اغفر لي الذنوب التي تغير النعام. اللهم اغفر لي الذنوب التي تحبس الدعاء. اللهم اغفر لي الذنوب التي تقطع الرجاء. اللهم اغفر لي الذنوب التي تنزل البلاء. اللهم اغفر لي كل ذنب أذنبته، وكل خطيئة أخطأتها. اللهم إني أتقرب إليك بذكرك، وأستشفع بك إلى نفسك، وأسألك بجودك أن تدنيني من قربك، وأن توزعني شكرك، وأن تلهمني ذكرك. اللهم إني أسألك سؤال خاضع متذلل خاشع، أن تسامحني وترحمني، وتجعلني بقسمك راضيا قانعا، وفي جميع الأحوال متواضعا. اللهم وأسألك سؤال من اشتدت فاقته، وأنزل بك عند الشدائد حاجته، وعزم فيما عندك رغبته. اللهم عزم سلطانك وعلى مكانك وخفي مكرك وزهر أمرك وغلب قهرك وجرت قدرتك ولا يمكن الفرار من حكومتك. اللهم لا أجد لذنوبي غافرا ولا لقبائحي ساترا ولا لشيء من عملي القبيح بالحسن مبدلا غيرك. لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك وبحمدك ظلمت نفسي وتجرأت بجهلي وسكنت إلى قديم ذكرك لي ومنك علي. اللهم مولاي كم من قبيح سترت وكم من فادح من البلاء أقلت وكم من عثار وقيت وكم من مكروه دفعت وكم من ثناء جميل لست أهلا له نشرت. اللهم عزم بلائي وأفرط بي سوء حالي وكسرت بي أعمالي وقعدت بي أغلالي وحبسني عن نفعي بعد أملي وخدعتني الدنيا بغرورها ونفسي بجنايتها ومطالي. يا سيدي فأسألك بعزتك ألا يعجب عنك دعائي سوء عملي وفعالي ولا تفضحني بخفي ما اطلعت عليه من سري ولا تعاجلني بالعقوبة على ما عملته في خلواتي من سوء فعلي وإساتي ودوام تفريطي وجهالتي وكثرة شهواتي وغفلتي. وكن اللهم بعزتك لي في الأحوال كلها رؤوفا وعلي في جميع الأمور عطوفا. إلهي وربي من لي غيرك أسأله كشف ضري والنظر في أمري. إلهي ومولاي أجريت علي حكما اتبعت فيه هوى نفسي ولم أحترس فيه من تزيين عدوي فغرني بما أهوى وأسعده على ذلك القضاء فتجاوزت بما جرى علي من ذلك بعض حدودك وخالفت بعض أوامرك فلك الحجة علي في جميع ذلك ولا حجة لي فيما جرى علي فيه قضاؤك وألزمني حكمك وبلاؤك. وقد أتيتك يا إلهي بعد تقصيري وإسرافي على نفسي معتذرا نادما منكسرا مستقيلا مستغفرا منيبا مقرا مذعنا معترفا لا أجد مفرا مما كان مني ولا مفزعا أتوجه إليه في أمري غير قبولك عذري وإدخالك إياي في سعة من رحمتك. اللهم فاقبل عذري وارحم شدة ضري وفكني من شد وثاقي. يا رب ارحم ضعف بدني ورقة جلدي ودقة عزمي. يا من بدع خلقي وذكري وتربيتي وبري وتغذيتي هبني لابتداء كرمك وسالف برك بي يا إلهي وسيدي وربي أتراك معذبي بنارك بعد توحيدك وبعد من طوى عليه قلبي من معرفتك ولهج به لساني من ذكرك واعتقده ضميري من حبك وبعد صدق اعترافي ودعائي خاضعا لربوبيتك هيهات أنت أكرم من أن تضيع من ربيت أو تبعد من أدنيت أو تشرد من آويت أو تسلم إلى البلاء من كفيته ورحمت وليت شعري يا سيدي وإلهي ومولاي أتسلط النار على وجوه خرت لعظمتك ساجدا وعلى ألسن نطقت بتوحيدك صادقا وبشكرك مادحا وعلى قلوب اعترفت بإلهيتك محققا وعلى ضمائر حوت من العلم بك حتى صارت خاشعة وعلى جوارح سعت إلى أوطان تعبدك الطائعة وأشارت باستغفارك مذعنا ما هكذا الظن بك ولا أخبرنا بفضلك عنك يا كريم يا ربي وأنت تعلم ضعفي عن قليل من بلاء الدنيا وعقوباتها وما يجري فيها من المكاره على أهلها على أن ذلك بلاء ومكروه قليل مكثور يسير بقاؤه قصير مدته فكيف احتمالي لبلاء الآخرة وجليل وقوع المكاره فيها وهو بلاء تطول مدته ويدوم مقامه ولا يخفف عن أهله لأنه لا يكون إلا عن غضبك وانتقامك وسخطك وهذا ما لا تقوم له السماوات والأرض يا سيدي فكيف لي وأنا عبدك الضعيف الذليل الحقير المسكين المستكين يا إلهي وربي وسيدي ومولاي لأي الأمور إليك أشكو ولما منها أضج وأبكي لأليم العذاب وشدتي أم لطول البلاء ومدتي ولئن سيرتني للعقوبات مع أعدائك وجمعت بيني وبين أهل بلائك وفرقت بيني وبين أحبائك وأوليائك فهبني يا إلهي وسيدي ومولاي وربي صبرت على عذابك فكيف أصبر على فراقك وهبني صبرت على حر نارك فكيف أصبر عن النظر إلى كرامتك أم كيف أسكن في النار ورجائي عفوك فبعزتك يا سيدي ومولاي أقسم صادقا لئن تركتني ناطقا لأضجن إليك بين أهلها ضجيج الآملين ولأصرخن إليك صراخ المستصرخين ولأبكين عليك بكاء الفاقدين ولأنادينك أين كنت يا ولي المؤمنين يا غاية آمال العارفين يا غياث المستغيثين يا غياث المستغيثين يا غياث المستغيثين يا حبيب قلوب الصادقين ويا إله العالمين أفتراك سبحانك يا إلهي وبحمدك تسمع فيها صوت عبد من مسلم سجن فيها بمخالفته وذاق طعم عذابها بمعصيته وحبس بين أدماغها بجرمه وجريرته وهو يضج إليك ضجيج مؤملا لرحمتك ويناديك بلسان أهل توحيدك ويتوسل إليك بربوبيتك يا مولاي فكيف يبقى في العذاب وهو يرجو ما سلف من حلمك أم كيف تؤلمه النار وهو يأمل فضلك ورحمتك أم كيف يحرقه لهيبها وأنت تسمع صوته وترى مكانه أم كيف يشتمل عليه زفيرها وأنت تعلم ضعفه أم كيف يتقلقل بين أطباقها وأنت تعلم صدقا أم كيف تزجره زبانيتها وهو يناديك يا ربا أم كيف يرجو فضلك في عتقه منها فتتركه فيها هيهات ما ذلك الظن بك ولا المعروف من فضلك ولا مشبه لما عاملت به الموحدين من برك وإحسانك فباليقين أقطع لولا ما حكمت به من تعذيب جاحدك وقضيت به من إخلاد معاندك لجعلت النار كلها بردا وسلاما ما كانت لأحد فيها مقرا ولا مقاما لكنك تقدست أسماؤك أقسمت أن تملأها من الكافرين من الجنة والناس أجمعين وأن تخلد فيها المعاندين وأنت جل ثناؤك قلت مبتدئا وتطولت بالإنعام متكرما أفمن كان مؤمنا كمن كان فاسقا لا يستوون إلهي وسيدي فأسألك بالقدرة التي قدرتها وبالقضية التي حتمتها وحكمتها وغلبت من عليه أجريتها أن تهب لي في هذه الليلة وفي هذه الساعة كل جرم أجرمته وكل ذنب أذنبته وكل قبيح أسررته وكل جهل عملته كتمته أو أعلنته أخفيته أو أزهرته وكل سيئة أمرت بإثباتها الكرام الكاتبين الذين وكلتهم بحفظ ما يكون مني وجعلتهم شهودا علي مع جوارحي وكنت أنت الرقيب علي من ورائهم والشاهد لما خفي عنهم وبرحمتك أخفيت وبفضلك سترت وأن توفر حظي من كل خير أنزلت أو إحسان فضلت أو بر نشرت أو رزق بسطت أو ذنب تغفره أو خطأ تستره يا ربي يا ربي يا رب Ya Rabbi, Ya Rabbi, Ya Rab, Ya Rabbi, Ya Rabbi, Ya Rab. Ya ilahi wa sayyidi wa maulai wa malik riqi ya man biyadihi nasiyati ya aliman bidharri wa maskanati ya khabiran bifaqri wa faqadi ya Rabbi ya Rabbi ya Rab ya Rabbi ya Rabbi ya Rab ya Rabbi ya Rabbi ya Rab أسألك بحقك وقدسك وأعظم صفاتك وأسمائك أن تجعل أوقاتي من الليل والنهار بذكرك معمورا وبخدمتك موصولا وأعمالي عندك مقبولا حتى تكون أعمالي وأورادي كلها وردا واحدا وحالي في خدمتك سرمدا يا سيدي يا من عليه معولي يا من إليه شكوت أحوالي يا ربي يا ربي يا رب يا ربي يا ربي يا رب يا ربي يا ربي يا رب قو على خدمتك جوارحي واشدد على العزيمة جوانحي وهب لي الجد في خشيتك والدوام في الاتصال بخدمتك حتى أسرح إليك في ميادين السابقين وأسرع إليك في المبادرين وأشتاق إلى قربك في المشتاقين وأدنو منك دنو المخلصين وأخافك مخافة الموقنين وأجتمع في جوارك مع المؤمنين اللهم ومن أرادني بسوء فارده ومن كادني فكده واجعلني من أحسن عبيدك نصيبا عندك وأقربهم منزلة منك وأخسهم زلفة لديك فإنه لا ينال ذلك إلا بفضلك وجد لي بجودك واعطف علي بمجدك واحفظني برحمتك واجعل لساني بذكرك لهجا وقلبي بحبك متيما ومن علي بحسن إجابتك وأقلني عثرتي واغفر زلتي فإنك قضيت على عبادك بعبادتك وأمرتهم بدعائك وضمنت لهم الإجابة فإليك يا رب نصبت وجهي وإليك يا رب مددت يدي فبعزتك استجب لي دعائي وبلغني مناي ولا تقطع من فضلك رجائي واكفني شر الجن والإنس من أعدائي يا سريع الرضا يا سريع الرضا يا سريع الرضا اغفر لمن لا يملك إلا الدعاء فإنك فعال لما تشاء يا من اسمه دواء وذكره شفاء وطاعته غنى ارحم من رأس ماله الرجاء وسلاحه البكاء يا سابغ النعم يا دافع النقام يا نور المستوحشين في الظلام يا عالما لا يعلم صل على محمد وآل محمد وافعل بي ما أنت أهله وصلى الله على رسوله والأئمة الميامين من آله وسلم تسليما كثيرا. اللهم صل
على محمد
وآل محمد عجل فرجه.
Jazakumullah khair, ahsantum, for that beautiful recitation. Inshallah, moving forward with the program, as you know, Salat time is around 8:45, so we will try and finish the program prior to that. Before I begin, there's a request for Surah Fatiha for the following. Tonight we are commemorating Isa al-Sawab Majlis for Marhum Iqbal Kanji, son of Haji Muhammad Kanji. Please recite Surah Fatiha for him, as well as for his late wife, Marhuma Fatima, also Marhum brother Abdul Rasul Bhallu, and Naseem Abdullah Mistri, sister of brother Nisar Karmali. Surah Fatiha. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين خاتم النبيين بالقاسم محمد وأهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين الذين أذهب الله عنهم الرجس وطهرهم تطهيرا. أما بعد، فقد قال الله تبارك وتعالى وقوله الحق وهو أصدق القائلين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الله عنده علم الساعة وينزل الغيث ويعلم ما في الأرحام وما تدري نفس ماذا تكسب غدا وما تدري نفس بأي أرض تموت إن الله عليم خبير. صدق الله العلي العظيم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. The verse that I recited is the last ayat from Surah Luqman, ayat number 34. I chose this ayat for this Isa al-Sawab Majlis tonight, which has very important points for us to ponder and think about as far as our aqibat and our end is concerned. The ayat begins by making a few claims that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, indeed, the knowledge of the hour is with Allah. He sends down the rain and He knows what is in the wombs. No soul knows what it will earn tomorrow, and no soul knows in which land it will die. And Allah indeed is all knowing and all aware. The questions that are asked over here, or the points that are made over here, which then lead up to certain questions, is something, inshallah, which we will discuss tonight. That knowledge of the time and the place of the death is only with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What's the purpose and the philosophy behind that? And I will get to who is included in this knowledge, or if there is anyone who would be included having this knowledge. Because this knowledge is the knowledge of ilm ghaib, the unseen. Now we believe that, Prophet of Islam, Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam, as well as Aimma Ma'asumin alayhi wassalam, they have the knowledge of the unseen. But to an extent, of course, it's not mutlaqan, because mutlaq ilm ghaib is with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. As I will highlight a couple of ayat in this reference, specifically to the point of when Qayamat will take place. Therefore, what is the philosophy of keeping this phenomena of Qayamat hidden from us? Why isn't there a deadline? Why isn't there a time frame mentioned? Why isn't there a length of period upon which this Qiyamah will take place and this world will come to an end. What's the philosophy behind that? The ulama and the scholars in this reference, they have mentioned, things which then lead us to believe that yes, it is important that these things are kept hidden from us. Why? The fact that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, if we knew our death, that when will death come upon us, and if we knew when Qiyamah will take place, what are the outcomes of that? Now, the fact a person thinks that Qiyamah is far away, it's not going to happen anytime soon. Or if a person thinks that, my death, at least I'll get to live 60, 70, 80 years. I'm only 30 right now. I'm only 40 right now. I'm only 15 right now. The fact that insan thinks that my death is so far away, what does that lead to? When a person thinks about Qiyamah and his own life to be lengthy, and it's way, way far away, that the Qiyamah is not going to take place in my lifetime. And when that concept comes along, it gives you license to go ahead and commit sins. That Qiyamah is not happening anytime soon, so I'll go ahead and do whatever I want to. That's one aspect of it. Second is, if we knew that Qiyamah was at a specified time, or if we knew that Qiyamah is only a few weeks away, or a few months away, or a few days away, or my life is about to end in a few days, or in a few weeks, or a few months, then that will create a panic in me. It will terrify me. With this terrified situation, many of us will cease to do any actions. We'll stop performing our duties because there'll be a panic inside of us. So the fact that when we think that it is so far away, we become arrogant and we become heedless. When we think it's right away, then we become panic. Therefore, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala kept this thing to be secret from us. Nor is it too far away, neither is it too far away, nor is it too close to. It is there for you to be, ready at every moment. That's why, therefore, we do not know when it will take place. So we're always prepared for it. And as I mentioned, who might have this knowledge? In fact, this is one concept. This is one ilm ghaib in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions that no one shares this knowledge. I'll mention two ayat for you. Surah Jinn, ayat number 25. Qul, when Prophet was asked about Qiyamah, he responded with the wahi that Allah sent upon him. Qul, in adri, aqaribun ma tu'adun am yaj'al lahu rabbi amada. He says, I do not say, O Prophet, I do not know if what you are promised is near or if my Lord has set a long term for it. Again, the two philosophies that I mentioned. If we knew that it is so far away, we'll become arrogant. If we knew that it is happening tomorrow, then we'll get into a panic mode. So Prophet is responding the same way. I do not know if it is what is promised. Promised is this Qiyamah, which will definitely take place. So there is a promise. What is promised to you is close or far away. Second is ayah number 187 of Surah Araf. يَسْأَلُونَكَ عَنِ السَّاعَةِ أَيَّانَ مُرْسَاهَا قُلْ إِنَّمَا عِلْمُهَا عِنْدَ رَبِّي لَا يُجَلِّيهَا لِوَقْتِهَا إِلَّا هُوَ. This ayat is also very clear cut in the reference as to who has this knowledge. They question you concerning the hour. When will it set in? Say, its knowledge is only with my Lord. None except him shall manifest it as its and its time, that what time it will take place. So these two ayat, Surah Jinn, ayat number 25, and Surah Araf, ayat number 187, clearly points out that while many of the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have the knowledge of the unseen, because Allah gives them that knowledge, but this particular knowledge is only kept with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Let's look into and dive into this ayat that I recited for you in the beginning. That last ayat, ayat number 34 from Surah Luqman. That the knowledge of the unborn child in the womb of their mother. Someone today will question that Allah is saying only Allah knows what's in the wombs. Today, science and technology can tell us way in advance as to what the gender of the baby is. But that's not what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said. That's not what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is speaking about. If he wanted you to know that only Allah has the knowledge of the gender of the baby, he would have used the word man fil arham. Man in Arabic refers to the living beings. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not use the word man because that knowledge could be available to you and I as well. We can find out the gender of the baby prior to its birth. So that's not something which is only with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala used the word ma fil arham. That what is in the wombs, not who is in the wombs. So there's a difference. Who would refer to the gender of the baby. What does that refer to? What refers to many things. And Mufassirin have spoken a great deal. They said what is in the wombs, knowledge of which is no technology could tell you. Why? Only God knows the abilities, the conditions, the ruh and the nafs and the hundreds of other traits that this child will have as he grows up or as she grows up. And these things will be manifested to us human beings as the child is growing up, getting older and coming about. So these things become apparent to us as the time passes. But Allah has this knowledge, and that's why he used the word ma fil arham, and he did not use the word man fil arham. Therefore, we realize, there's a beautiful saying from Amir al-Mu'mineen, Imam al-Muttaqeen Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salatu wasalam. He says, Araftullaha. What are the ways of recognizing and recognition of Haqq Bari Ta'ala? He says, Araftullaha subhanahu bi faskh al-azaimi wa hall al-uqud wa naqd al-himam. He said, this is one of the short sayings of Nahj al-Balagha, 247, 248, or maybe 250 in different versions. That I came to know Allah, the glorified, through breaking of determinations. That when my determinations, my azaim were broken, my intentions and my irada, they were nullified, they were canceled. A change of intentions and the loss of courage. All of these things led me to what? Many of us will become what? We'll lose hope when our determination, our azaim, our objectives, are lost, for example. When there's change of intentions, things what we had intended did not turn out like that, or our determinations, or there's a loss of courage. What will happen to us? It will lead us to despair. But Imam saying no. He said fasq means breaking or nullifying. Azaim is the plural of azima, which means your determination and your aspiration, things that you want to achieve. And the word uqud is the plural of aqd. Aqd is the intention upon which an action is based. So you make an intention to do something, that intention. He said, by the breaking of all of these things and becoming nullified, I realized that I am not the one who's a planner. Planner is someone else. I may make these ideas and plan these things, but the ultimate planner is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Therefore, my duty is to go ahead and perform what he has directed me to do so. And it's his duty to go ahead and shape things out for me, whether they turn out to be in my favor or they turn out to be against me. In the tafsir of this ayat, of last ayat of Surah Luqman that I recited for you in the beginning, Imam says, min qadamin ila qadamin, which means that insan takes one step at a time while he's unaware of the next step that he's about to take. So our knowledge is very limited. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala counts these few things, that, he's the one who sends the rain, he's the one who knows when Qiyamah will take place, he's the one who knows what's inside the wombs, and no one else has the knowledge of the day when, everything will perish and the end will come. When he's saying all of these things, that also reflects to the fact that our knowledge is very little. We're limited when it comes to our knowledge, and especially when we compare it to the knowledge of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which is infinite. He says in Surah Bani Israel, ayah number 85, وَمَا أُوتِيتُم مِّنَ الْعِلْمِ إِلَّا قَلِيلًا, that you have not been given, knowledge except, little, or sometimes it is translated, or some have translated this as, that you have not been given knowledge except a few of you have been given knowledge. إِلَّا قَلِيلًا. Qalilan means some people have been given, not all of you. But another translation of this ayah says, وَمَا أُوتِيتُم مِّنَ الْعِلْمِ إِلَّا قَلِيلًا, that you have not been bestowed with knowledge except very little. Whatever you possess is very little. Nothing that could be compared with the knowledge of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because he says, وَاللَّهُ أَخْرَجَكُم مِّن بُطُونِ أُمَّهَاتِكُمْ لَا تَعْلَمُونَ شَيْئًا, that Allah brought you out from the wombs of your mothers while you were what? absolutely illiterate. La ta'lamuna shay'a. You did not know anything. And therefore, our knowledge is limited from that aspect. So we find, and then going back to this ayat which I recited, وَمَا تَدْرِي نَفْسٌ بِأَيِّ أَرْضٍ تَمُوتُ. No soul knows in which land they will die. You know, people plan and they're told to go ahead and purchase a grave, you know, where they want to be buried. And most of the time, you know, the grave that they have purchased in their lifetime, they end up using it. But I ask many who end up dying last minute, scratching, they're asking for a grave, and they should be they're purchased at the last minute. Someone else gives their grave to the deceased because there aren't any graves available, for example. Someone who traveled to this country from their home country just to come and visit for a few weeks, you know, did not know that this is his last journey or her last journey, and they will die over here. Someone, for example, would go for ziyarat or hajj or, you know, pilgrimage, and they don't know if they will be able to come back alive. And so we don't know بأي أرض تموت, in which land a person, you know, will die. If sometimes we come across a tradition which says that so and so wali of Allah and the awliya of Allah knew about the time and the place of their death. I'm not talking about imams. I'm talking about awliya, other than imams. Imams, yes, there's a knowledge that Allah has given. As we mentioned earlier, certain things are made known to them. For example, we find about Imam Hussein ibn Ali alayhi salatu wasalam, that, you know, everybody knew, and he himself knew, that where his death will take place, his shahadat will take place. بأي أرض تموت. So therefore, when Imam arrived in Karbala, he said, yes, this is the place of Karb wa Bala. This is the place where our blood will be shed. This is the place where our women will be made asir. This is the place where our children will be slaughtered. So Imam made all of those predictions, and this was something which was told to him by the Holy Prophet 50 years prior to Karbala taking place. So that's something that is in the knowledge of Imam Hussein. But here, when you hear about the certain awliya knew about the place and the time of their death, it is not in contradiction with this ayat of Quran, since this knowledge is given to them by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as a trust. So some of the people do know this, and it does not contradict with the ayat of Quran when Allah says only Allah has this knowledge, because in certain areas Quran has given exception to certain ulumul ghaib, certain sciences which are hidden. So it begs the question, if we don't know about our time and the place of death, we don't know what we will earn tomorrow, then why are we so arrogant? Imagine if I knew, you know, when I will die, and imagine if I knew, you know, imagine the arrogance had we had this knowledge, you know, what I will earn and what my place of death will be, and when, how long I will get to live. If I had knowledge of all of these things, just imagine the level of arrogance a person will develop. Therefore, it is very important that regardless of how this long or short life is spent, the aqibat and the end of this life is on the right note. Yes, nobody should get an idea that, you know, you can do whatever you want throughout your life as long as the end is good. So it gives you license to commit sins all your lives. What happens is that you think this way and you commit sins throughout your life. It leads you to the fact that even at the end, you do not repent. Many a time we've seen people who may not have lived a very model life, but towards the end, they're given the tawfiq by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So beware of salbi tawfiq, that you say, well, you know, if those people were able to do tawbah at the end, I will be able to do tawbah at the end as well. This tawbah, hopefully, is not salbi tawfiq from us, that we don't make this tawbah towards the end of our life, because we are overburdened by the actions and the sins that we have committed. So aqibat bil khair is very important. Aqibat bil khair means that a person lives a life where at the time of his death, he departs as a Muslim. Muslim in a sense that he's submissive to the commands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He leaves this world satisfied, and his heart is satisfied. Itminan qalb when he leaves this world. We should always strive hard that our book of actions is filled with favorable deeds. Therefore, write your ending or your aqibat with goodness and with khair. Again, Amir al-Mu'mineen has kalam in all of these areas. He has not left out a place where he has not said anything. Therefore, in this reference, he adds to to this wisdom of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that is being bestowed through these ayat. Imam adds with his own wisdom when he says, "Man i'tadala yawmahu fahuwa maghbunun wa man kanat ad-dunya himmatuhu ishtaddat hasratuhu inda firaqiha." He said, the one whose 2 days are equal. Man i'tadala yawmahu. I'tidal means, here, not in the sense of moderation, but rather equal. That the one whose 2 days are equal. Let me put a number to it so that it makes more sense. That means I earned 10 on Monday and I earned 10 on Tuesday. Imam says the one whose 2 days are equal, فَهُوَ مَغْبُونٌ. Then this person is at loss, who's earning the same. And it's not referring toward your earnings in a sense of your salary, because that will remain the same until it increases. Imam is referring towards your tawfiqat, your actions, your deeds toward Allah and the recipient and the receiving of the compensation. Man i'tadala yawmahu, the one whose 2 days are equal in the sense of how much he's able to achieve. فَهُوَ مَغْبُونٌ. You say, well, that would be a good thing. That would be some achievement if I can match 2 of my days. Because that's the bare minimum you and I are looking for. Imam said, no, فَهُوَ مَغْبُونٌ. And this person is indeed someone who's at loss. وَمَنْ كَانَتْ دُنْيَاهُ هِمَّتَهُ. And the one who makes this world to be his objective, it will be more difficult for him to bid farewell to this world. Forget about 2 days being equal. We worry that I hope my tomorrow is not worse than today, right? That my yesterday was better and my today is worse. That there's tanazzul. Instead of there's su'ud and me rising up, I'm actually going downwards. Kind of like when you look at the stock market, that how it's fluctuating, that you would want it to go up. Who wouldn't want it to go up? Those especially who have invested in it, who are looking for it, they're praying that it goes up every day. So why? Because then they'll gain. Nobody wants the stock market to remain stagnant, and does not increase. That's a loss for you. If it remains the same, it's a loss for you. It has to increase every day in order for you to gain something. This was just a worldly example. Now think about it when Imam is saying, "Man i'tadala yawmahu." The example of this life is comparable to a book which contains writings in dark. And aqibat bil khair means that your last page is clean from all the darkness. And then the book is closed for you. And then you leave this world. It means it's most important that how your last moment was when the angel of death came upon and took your soul. That's what's important. That's what's most important. So examples of, Zuhair ibn Qayn comes to your mind. Examples of Hur ibn Yazid al-Riyahi comes to your mind. And all of those examples. Here I will share a story of a servant of Fir'aun. So in the time of Bani Israel, in the time of Hazrat Musa والسلام, there was a man. People used to live a very long life at that time. This man was 200 years old almost. And he had always served the Pharaoh. And he's always worshipped the Pharaoh. Hazrat Musa was ordered by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to go to this man and invite him to, Tawheed. And also Allah gave him another command. Oh Musa, if you see anything negative from this man, if he treats you, badly, because it is possible, then don't show any reaction for our sake. Forgive him for our sake. Hazrat Musa agreed. He was excited for the task that he was given. He goes, he knocks on the door. The man comes out, that old man. It's easy to convince someone who's younger than to convince someone who's older, whose aqaid are not strong and cannot be moved. He said to him that, worship one God, and believe in one God and Tawheed. He invited him towards Tawheed. This man replied with a curse, with a swear, with a foul language. Hazrat Musa showed forbearance, showed patience, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was told to do so. And then he said to him that you serve Pharaoh for 200 years. You neither have worldly goods, look where you live, nor you have the bounties of the hereafter. Think about this for a moment. The man said, give me some time. He thought about it for an hour. And in that hour of contemplation, you all those riwayat that we hear, tafakkuru sa'atin afdalu min ibadat sab'ina sana, for example. 1 hour of contemplation is better than ibadat of standing up all night, or for 70 nights or 70 years or something like that, different riwayat. He thought about it for an hour. And that hour changed his mindset. He was able to cleanse his heart, which now was able to accept what Hazrat Musa was telling him. And he said, I believe in you, and my heart is ready for this hidayat. And he uttered the word of kalima from his tongue. The moment he uttered these words, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent message to Hazrat Musa, informed him, sent wahi to him, that, oh Musa, tell him to dig in the front of his house, right by his door, there's a treasure hidden beneath it. The man goes, starts digging, and he finds this treasure trove. He comes back with the treasure, and he says to Hazrat Musa that, oh Musa, I haven't served Allah for a moment, and he awarded me with all of this. In 200 years, I worshipped Pharaoh and I served him. I did not even serve Allah yet. I just uttered kalima. I haven't even served him yet, and he's bestowed me with this favor already. He was so excited that he would go around uttering the kalima and start talking about the oneness of Allah. And this is how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes the burden of Anbiya easy. That instead of Hazrat Musa going around and saying all of that, while he was doing this actively, now he has people who are doing that for him. Everywhere, he would go, he would say this. Pharaoh found out. It would not remain secret. He summoned him and he ordered him to be killed, thrown into a burning pot. As they were about to throw him into a burning pot, Jibreel ﷺ came and rescued him. He would then go ahead and start doing the same thing. Second time around, he was picked up. He was about to be thrown into the burning pot. Again, Hazrat Jibreel rescued him. That man said to Hazrat Musa, oh Musa, let me taste. I have tasted this ishq that is burning inside me. I want to be able to meet, my mashuq, the one whose this ishq is burning inside my heart. Let me taste this death so that I can go, and don't rescue me so that I can go and face my Lord, because I have now nothing else to prove. And that's where his aqibat was, 200 years where, and towards the end, what happens to him. And there are many such stories in this reference. I mentioned earlier about Zuhair ibn Qayn. Zuhair is someone who was, was not in the party of Imam Hussein. He was not in the company of Imam Hussein. In fact, he was a very close companion of the third caliph, served him in his time. And in fact, he was trying to avoid Imam Hussein, as some riwayat mentioned. He also had left Makkah, and Imam Hussein had left Makkah. And they were both going in the same direction. Zuhair was avoiding Imam Hussein. There weren't many routes at that time, so they were ahead. And when they would stop at one place, Imam sent one of his, messengers to Zuhair. And when that messenger came to Imam, Zuhair said, this is the letter from Hussein, he's calling you. Zuhair looked at his wife, and his wife said, what are you thinking? Son of Fatima to Zahra is calling you, summoning you, and you're thinking? Zuhair had those elements that he knew what was happening. He wasn't a man who was unaware of what was taking place. And he was looking to avoid conflict. But this was the moment that the nazar of Imam Hussein changed the heart of Zuhair. He was not thinking of coming and visiting Imam. His wife urged him that go listen to him, then make up your mind. You're not forced into do. You're a free man. You can do whatever you want to, but don't just say no to the call of Hussein. Go see what he wants to say. Zuhair ibn Qayn comes to Imam Hussein, and when he returns, he says to his wife that there are two adil witnesses over here. I set you free. That means, I separate myself from you. I divorce you so that you can have all of my belongings and you can go and live a life freely and happily. Because Hussein has looked at me and I cannot leave him anymore. Imam Hussein looked at Zuhair ibn Qayn, and Imam Hussein gave Zuhair ibn Qayn this, this opportunity for him to change his heart. His heart has changed. Tonight also we make Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we ask dua from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That, oh Allah, have the nazar of Hussein look at us as well. No, Hussein, we've been commemorating your shahadat from the very young age. Our mothers have taught us and inculcated this love for you in our hearts from the very beginning. Because of our ghaflat, our heedlessness, our bad actions, don't turn us down. Oh Hussein, we are here. The way you looked at Zuhair and then you changed his entire aqibat, look at us as well and change our aqibat as well. You know how Zuhair presented himself. He was amongst those people who had, on the night of Ashura, when Imam Hussein put out the fire or put out the candle, he asked everyone who wants to leave to go ahead and leave. Zuhair ibn Qayn said to Imam Hussein, "Oh Maulana, if we were given life 70 times and we were to die 70 times and we were raised again, we will not leave you alone. We did not come along with you so that you be left alone." And you know what were the last words of Zuhair when he went to the battlefield? He was amongst those people who stood in front of Imam Hussein while he was performing the Salat al-Hofer in the middle of the day of Ashura. And he was taking those arrows onto his chest as well. And then when he displayed his fearlessness and he went to the battlefield, he killed more than 120 of those people. And at that point, when Zuhair came down and he was killed eventually, and before his martyrdom, he looked up onto the skies and the heavens, and he said, "I hope that I was able to seek the satisfaction of my Maula Hussein." And he also said, "I hope that my khajalat, that what I was, feeling, how I have treated Zainab and the family of Imam Hussein, I hope that I'm able to satisfy all of them." على لعنة الله القوم الظالمين وسيعلم الذين ظلموا أي منقلب ينقلبون إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us a tawfiq and ability to be able to reflect on these ayat and the ahadith of Masumin alayhi salatu wassalam. I request towards the end to recite a Surah Fatiha for Marhum Iqbal Kanji Ibn Haji Muhammad Kanji, as well as for his late wife Marhuma Fatima and Marhum Abdul Rasul Bhallu, as well as Nasim Abdullah Misri. Surah Fatiha. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen ar-Rahman ar-Rahim Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. I would request Ahmed Bhai to go ahead and start the ziyarat.
Can you see my screen?
Please go ahead.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليك يا وارث آدم صفوة الله. السلام عليك يا وارث نوح نبي الله. السلام عليك يا وارث إبراهيم خليل الله. السلام عليك يا وارث موسى كليم الله. السلام عليك يا وارث عيسى روح الله. السلام عليك يا وارث محمد حبيب الله. السلام عليك يا وارث أمير المؤمنين عليه السلام ولي الله. السلام عليك يا ابن محمد المصطفى. السلام عليك يا ابن علي المرتضى. السلام عليك يا ابن فاطمة الزهراء. السلام عليك يا ابن خديجة الكبرى. السلام عليك يا ثار الله وابن ثاره والوتر الموتور. أشهد أنك قد أقمت الصلاة وآتيت الزكاة وأمرت بالمعروف ونهيت عن المنكر وأطعت الله ورسوله حتى أتاك اليقين. فلعن الله أمة قتلتك، ولعن الله أمة ظلمتك، ولعن الله أمة سمعت بذلك فرضيت به. يا مولاي يا أبا عبد الله، أشهد أنك كنت نورا في الأصلاب الشامخة والأرحام المطهرة، لم تنجسك الجاهلية بأنجاسها ولم تلبسك من مدلهمات ثيابها. وأشهد أنك من دعائم الدين وأركان المؤمنين. وأشهد أنك الإمام البر التقي الرضي الزكي الهادي المهدي. وأشهد أن الأئمة من ولدك كلمة التقوى وأعلام الهدى والعروة الوثقى والحجة على أهل الدنيا. وأشهد الله وملائكته وأنبياءه ورسله أني بكم مؤمن وبإيابكم موقن، بشراع ديني وخواتيم عملي، وقلبي لقلبكم سلم، وأمري لأمركم متبع. صلوات الله عليكم وعلى أرواحكم وعلى أجسادكم وعلى أجسامكم وعلى شاهدكم وعلى غائبكم وعلى ظاهركم وعلى باطنكم. السلام عليك يا ابن رسول الله. السلام عليك يا ابن نبي الله. السلام عليك يا ابن أمير المؤمنين. السلام عليك يا ابن الحسين الشهيد. السلام عليك أيها الشهيد. السلام عليك أيها المظلوم وابن المظلوم. لعن الله أمة قتلتك، ولعن الله أمة ظلمتك، ولعن الله أمة سمعت بذلك فرضيت به. السلام عليكم يا أولياء الله وأحباءه. السلام عليكم يا أصفياء الله وأوداءه. السلام عليكم يا أنصار دين الله. السلام عليكم يا أنصار رسول الله. السلام عليكم يا أنصار أمير المؤمنين. السلام عليكم يا أنصار فاطمة سيدتي نساء العالمين. السلام عليكم يا أنصار أبي محمد الحسن بن علي الولي الزكي الناصح. السلام عليكم يا أنصار أبي عبد الله. بأبي أنتم أمي طبتم وطابت الأرض التي فيها دفنتم وفزتم فوزا عظيما. فيا ليتني كنت معكم فأفوز معكم. السلام عليك يا أبا الفضل العباس بن أمير المؤمنين. السلام عليك يا ابن سيد الوصيين. السلام عليك يا ابن أول القوم إسلاما وأقدمهم إيمانا وأقومهم بدين الله وأحوطهم على الإسلام. أشهد لقد نصحت لله ولرسوله ولأخيك فنعم الأخ المواسي. فلعن الله أمة قتلتك، ولعن الله أمة ظلمتك، ولعن الله أمة استحلت منك المحارم وانتهكت حرمة الإسلام. فنعم الصابر المجاهد المحامي الناصر والأخ الدافع عن أخيه المجيب إلى طاعة ربه الراغب فيما زهد فيه غيره من الثواب الجزيل والثناء الجميل. وألحقك الله بدرجة آبائك في جنات النعيم. السلام عليكم جميعا ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليك يا مولى وابن مولى، السلام عليك يا غريب الغرباء. السلطان أبو الحسن علي بن موسى الرضا، كن شفيعنا وشفيع والدينا في يوم الجزاء ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليك يا صاحب العصر والزمان، السلام عليك يا خليفة الرحمن، السلام عليك يا شريك القرآن، السلام عليك يا كعبة الإيمان، السلام عليك يا إمامنا وإمام الإنس والجان. عجل الله تعالى فرجك، وسهل الله تعالى مخرجك وظهورك، وجعلنا من أنصارك وأعوانك وتحت لوائك. السلام عليكم يا أهل بيت النبوة جميعا ورحمة الله وبركاته. اللهم صل على محمد.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم. أحسنتم, جزاكم الله خير. Thank you very much for joining us. This concludes our program for tonight. And inshallah, please recite a 2 rakat namaz for the ziyarat of Sayyid al-Shuhada Imam Hussein, Ziyat al-Warisa that was recited. And inshallah, until next program, take care of yourselves. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.